I'm back. Rhodes rants for Black and White Sports. Okay, so this is something I want to start from this week on. College football predictions. I'm going to pick 3 games, the 3, in my opinion, biggest games of the week, plus 1. I'll be honest with you, my favorite team is Michigan. Most likely, Michigan will always be my plus 1. So I'm just letting you know that up front. This week, Michigan has Army. Okay? Might be a tough matchup because we still don't know. Shea Patterson is still not running this offense, in my opinion, as well as this offense could be run. I'm not understanding why Jim Harbaugh is struggling getting these quarterbacks to take the next step. Okay, I'm still going to pick Michigan here. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Something in the neighborhood of 24-14 Michigan. Okay, so Army could give them a little trouble. I could see Army hanging in through midway in the third, and then Michigan sort of pulling away with it. Okay, so that's my take on that very quickly. Now, let's go to USC and Stanford. Okay. Now, this game is at the Coliseum. This on paper, like 2 weeks ago, looked like it might be a good game, but Daniels is out for USC, and Stanford's starting quarterback, Costello, he's out. You've got Davis Mills, who's a former 5-star recruit for Stanford, stepping in. And you got Keaton Slovis, a freshman, stepping in for USC. I suspect this game is going to be ugly. But in David Shaw, I trust. So David Shaw is arguably my favorite college coach besides Jim Harbaugh. I'm not a Stanford fan, by the way, but I think David Shaw should be in the NFL. Okay, so I believe Shaw will come into the Coliseum. Typical Stanford, good defense, run the ball. I might have picked USC if their starting quarterback was playing. I understand it's a backup for Stanford too. I've got this as an ugly game. Stanford 17, USC 14. Okay. Now, let's get on to the 2 massive matchups of the week. We've got Texas A&M, Jimbo Fisher, going in to Clemson. Listen, I know Trevor Lawrence didn't look great last week, but the thing we've got to remember about college football is there is no preseason. Okay, they play spring games. Okay, so a lot of times you'll see bigger schools schedule a not so great game just so their team can get acclimated to playing. Alabama has been notorious for this in the past. They have had a couple of bigger games the last few years, but you get my point. I just don't know that Texas A&M is quite there yet. They're ranked 12th. I've got some faith in Texas A&M, and I think this game is going to be closer than people think. I think the line is like Clemson plus 17 or something like that. I think that's way too much. Okay, I think A&M makes this game very interesting. Okay, I just think Jimbo knows how to get his teams up. I like Florida. I'm a Florida State fan, by the way. It broke my heart to see Jimbo leave. Willie Taggart is trash. Okay, he is trash-tastic. And I think Florida State's program has now been set back a ways. I am going to say Clemson 35, A&M, let's say 27, okay? But I don't think Clemson pulls away till the beginning of the fourth quarter or even a few minutes later. It wouldn't shock me to see A&M pull rabbit out of their ass on this one. Okay. Do I think they will? No. But it wouldn't be the most shocking thing in the world. Boy, this lays out really nice. You've got this game going into the massive game in the evening. LSU going to Texas. UT. Tom Herman has really worked his ass off on that Texas program. Surprisingly, I heard they didn't have any NFL draft picks. LSU is littered with NFL players, okay, every year. Tom Herman is a great game planner, however. You've got Shane Ellinger out there playing quarterback. He's your prototypical good college quarterback. He probably will not translate to the NFL. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings. My expertise is more in the NFL, but I can spot him. I have studied the draft for years. It's like a better throwing Tim Tebow that can't run quite as well, okay? Joe Burrow for LSU went out. They've got a new offense. He showed his ass last week. 80% completion percentage. I mean, just wrecked shop everywhere. This is tough because it's in Texas. Okay. This is almost a pick'em game for me. But here we go. LSU 24, Texas 21. I'm in Texas, by the way, but I'm not a UT fan. I'm not an A&M fan. Like I said, Michigan's my team. But if this was played next year, I'd probably pick Texas. Okay. But I like Ed Orgeron a lot. I still think USC fucked up letting him go. So there's my opinion. I've got LSU squeaking this one out. But if Texas won 24-21 or 27-24, that wouldn't floor me. Like I said, it is almost a coin flip, razor-thin game. This has been Rhodes Rants for Black and White Sports, giving you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.